means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Hey, Delta. Hey, I-7.
Check pass. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. I got you.
On second and 9, Breeze. And he finds his man. It's the former Ram, Jared Cook. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook, 87 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Goff will lead the Rams up here first and 10 at their own 16. Now Goff. And Woods has it complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Gurley with a little bit of an opening there as he's able to get 5 on first down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
180. I hope you brought your rush because I'm about to take you.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Marcus Davenport able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Throwing on third. Goff. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to go for it. It's Goff. They got a man. It's Woods. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort, but on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss. But with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
On first down, it's Gurley. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. From the 38, Goff. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
We go. We go 21. Sammy. Hey, team 6.
54, right there. 52.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Kill. 13.
On first down, Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Kill. Hey, shoot.
Check. Watch 54. Here we go.
Hey, Haywood. Check.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And he's going to go down again. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Third and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here.
We're good. Ready.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And this is Cook with a grab. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 27-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. To throw, it's Breeze. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Aaron Donald with a sack.
54. Mike 54. Watch the slant.
After the sack on first down, Breeze. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Defense wins championships, baby.
Goff now looking to throw. Forced out to his left. Incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Back to throw. Goff eluding the pressure right. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes. We'll send you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now it's Goff being chased out left. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Give him 32 on the play. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll make it a second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
He'll try and run it. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. Here we go on 4th. Goff steps away to his left. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Marcus Davenport, and the Saints will have the football back. So they'd converted their first 2 4th-down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
You killed! You killed! Hey, box truck!
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
11. Hey, Charlie! 24 is the mic. Know your job. 24 is the mic.
Now Breeze. And he finds Cook. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
24 is the mic. He's tired of me. He's tired of us. Hey, easy. Bumps up the helmet. Here we go. 36. All deck.
Now Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this from 34. And Lutz's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone, and he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the toss, it's Gurley. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And an alley to run. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Goff. Oh, he's looking for a touchdown deep for Woods. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Robert Woods, 32 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Aaron Donald picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. On 2nd down, Kamara. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A well-executed 22-yard gain. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready? Opposite.
Pick it up. 58 to Mike, 58.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A very solid gain of 27. Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Nickel Roby-Coleman there defensively.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
24 is the mic. Hey, kill. Bravo. Oh, yeah. Hey, here we go again. 24 is the mic. Here we go, D.
Back to the air on second down. It's Breeze. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara there to make the grab. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Marcus Davenport getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Another try after the first down sack. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. The Rams on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Gone. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A shotgun snap for Gone. And that's complete to Cooks. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Buying time to his left. He goes full extension, and he's got it. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 29-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
In your face.
Now Goff on first down. Dancing to his left. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
Now it's gone. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. This is caught. It's Cooks. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Zerline good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all three timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Breeze is looking to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Aaron Donald able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
21.
To throw is Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. The Rams go nickel here defensively on third.
Hey, easy. 24 is the mic. You can't block me. You can't block me. 12. Check. 24 is the mic. I'm going to come back to you.
Breeze to throw. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Hey, easy. Sammy. Hey, Alpha. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Hey, let's get this.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Hey, easy.
Mike 5-4.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. I'm coming.
Bang. Hey, kill.
Here we go with Kamara. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll run. This is Kamara. And an alley to run. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
One more extra point attempt for good measure. It's up and it's good as they tack on one more to what's going to be a very satisfying victory. So we had action to the very end of this one, the score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and you know some coaches preach that and tell their teams that's what I want all the time, and they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.